After the Dodgers and Padres soft launched the 2024 MLB season with a two-game series in South Korea, the opening day slate of games began today. All 30 teams were supposed to be in action before the Braves-Phillies and Brewers-Mets games were rained out. And of course, all eyes here in Canada were on the Blue Jays, who opened their season against the Rays this afternoon. Manisa Danabalan joins us live with all the action. Hey, Manisa.
Hey, Nicole. The Jays kicked off their first game against the Tampa Bay Rays just a few hours ago, and based on their performance, fans might be feeling excited about the season to come. Let's take a look at what we can expect from Canada's squad. It's opening day. The Baltimore Orioles and the LA Angels kick things off for the Boys of Summer in Maryland. The Orioles are among the teams baseball fans should keep an eye on this season.
The baseball fan in me loves what's going on there. The Blue Jays fan, I hate it, because I will be the first to admit that they are too good at baseball right now. But they are so youthful, so exciting. Everything that they have done, it's like top prospect here, top prospect there. I mean, the last 3 years in a row, they've had the top prospect in all of baseball.
Down the line, it's a base hit. It's headed for the corner.
But all eyes remain on Shohei Ohtani, who made his home debut with Los Angeles amid investigations into his former interpreter. The Dodgers have a star-filled roster, which includes Ohtani in the first of a 10-year deal for $700 million.
I mean, when you bring in Ohtani and you go out in previous off seasons and you get Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman and just all of these guys, they go over, they get a star from Japan, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Just everything about that team screams World Series. And I think that other teams in the MLB know that. So every time that they're playing the LA Dodgers, they're going to be giving their best baseball. They're going to be saying, hey, I want to beat these guys.
Lined into right field, it is a base hit.
Several stars are making their debut with new teams, including Juan Soto with the Yankees, Josh Hader with the Astros, Corbin Burns with the Orioles, and former Blue Jay Matt Chapman with the Giants. Speaking of,
Deep center.
now over to the Toronto Blue Jays.
Absolute bomb.
Toronto's Jose Barrios started on the mound against Tampa Bay's Zach Eflin in St. Petersburg, as the Jays hope to fulfill their potential this season. The team went 89-73 last year before being swept by the Minnesota Twins in the wild card round, scoring just one run in 2 games.
Or what you're hoping to see is a revitalized offense. Last year, I mean, I saw one of the worst Toronto Blue Jays offenses that I've ever seen, because it was so frustrating. These guys were the most capable of getting on base. They hit a single here, a walk there. But whenever anybody was in scoring position, whenever they were at second base, whenever they were at third base, they just could not seem to get them home.
The Blue Jays will play 4 away games against Tampa Bay, 3 games against Houston, and 3 games against the New York Yankees to start the season, before heading home to Toronto. As for some of the rule changes last year, they're still making things more interesting as the season begins.
And I'd like to see if it's going to keep bringing Gen Zers and young millennials back to the stadium and into the games, and that the rule changes that everyone was excited about wasn't just a novelty thing, because Major League Baseball has an issue with a graying fan base who they need to backfill with young people.
As for today's game, the Jays won 8-2 against the Rays, and Toronto's home opener will be on April 8th.